So when was the last time you did something for just yourself as a mom? When was the last time you read a book? When was the last time you journaled your thoughts? When was the last time you did something special for yourself? Now, if you struggle to answer this question, you are not alone. Many moms have completely forgotten themselves. Most times we forget that we're whole even before we became moms. Now, the truth is that we have to discover, we have to understand our identity and not look at our identity from the place of our roles. Too often, most of us as moms, we solely define ourselves from the place of our roles, like a mom, our responsibilities, the things we need to-do lists, schedules, and everything. Now, imagine a mom that has 2 children and she's constantly working, doing the chores, doing everything. She hardly even have time to eat her own lunch or have time to eat her own food. She hardly have time for herself to pray or do the things she loves. And she suddenly looks into the mirror and just discover, who am I? I can't even recognize myself anymore. The truth is that we have to step away from this trap of not recognizing ourselves. Now we have to renew ourselves as moms. We have to leave behind those labels we've put on ourselves. The label of I'm just a mom, this is my role, my life is dependent on my responsibility, on the chores I need to do and all. Because God sees us more than our titles. God created us with our gifts, God created us with our passions, and God created us with our purpose. Your purpose is far behind your responsibilities or school runs or to-do list, or maybe just taking care of your children. Your purpose is far more than that. The truth is that as a mom, you're designed to thrive. We are all designed to thrive. Even the Bible says it in Isaiah 43 verse 19. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? So God is doing a new thing in your life. God is doing a new thing in our life. And the truth is, high time we wake up this new thing on the inside of us. The woman on the inside of you is ready to be woken up. Now you have your dreams, you have your talent, you have your voice. What have you done with them? Have you buried them, or are you using them to impact the world, to add value to the world? So as a mom, what is that hobby you love to do? What is that thing you love to do? Maybe you love to draw, you love to paint, you love to read, but you just realize for years you've not picked up a book to read, you've not drawn, you've not done that thing that is your hobby. It's high time to reconnect with that thing that gives you joy. It's high time to reconnect with that your hobby, even if it's just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes. It helps to restore your confidence. So as moms, how can we get to this point where we begin to renew ourselves? How can we get to this point where we don't see ourselves based on our roles or our titles alone? Number one, you must schedule mini moments for yourself. So schedule mini moments for yourself. You can schedule 5 minutes, 10 minutes daily is enough for yourself. Journal your thoughts, read a book. Just do that thing that gives you joy. If it means maybe listening to a song, listening to worship song while taking a drink, just do that thing. Just create time for yourself. Sometimes just take time to have a breath, to catch your breath, to just reflect. Then the second thing we need to do is to revisit our old passion. So pick one thing you loved before you became a mother and do it this week. For example, you love to read. Pick up a book and read. You love to paint. Pick up an item and paint. You love to dance. Dance. You love to volunteer. Volunteer. Just pick up one thing you love to do before you became a mom and start to do it. Then the third thing we can do is to affirm our identity daily. So we must speak to ourselves on a daily basis. Tell yourself, I am a woman of purpose. I am a woman filled with strength. I'm a woman filled with creativity. God made me to thrive. God made all of us to thrive. Tell yourself that, speak to yourself on a daily basis. Then the other thing we can do is to connect spiritually. Connect to your source, which is God. Connect to your first love, which is God. God is inviting us into a relationship with him. So we need to connect, because the truth is that your identity is in God. So you cannot do anything without God. So each morning, ask God to remind you of who you are, what he made you to achieve in this earth, and begin to build that relationship with God. As a mom, you are more than your roles. You are a woman on purpose. You are a woman that is creative. You are a masterpiece. You are a God. You are a confident woman. And God can restore that identity from the inside. Even if you feel the identity is lost, God can restore that identity from the inside. So begin to take small steps today to restore that identity. Even when you're scared, do it afraid. Even when you feel like, oh my God, it's not working, continue to do it. Now, I love this quote by Jane Bullen. When you recover or discover something that nourishes your soul and brings joy, care enough about yourself to make room for it in your life. When you discover anything that brings joy to you, care so much about yourself to make it, to make that thing of benefit to you. Do that thing often, as long as you know it's right, it's the right thing to do. It makes you to be joyful as well. Now, this is an invitation for all of us as moms to reconnect with ourselves. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You don't need to wait for everything to step up, for everything to be sorted. Just take one small step today and do that thing you love. Read a book, journal your thoughts, pray, paint, do anything that you know it's one hobby for you. That is what we are going to do. So we're going to have like a little activity. So write down one thing you used to love before you became a mom and schedule it in your day. What is that thing you love? Is it music? Can you schedule it in your day? Even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 2 minutes, even if it's just one song, write that thing you love and begin to schedule it in your day. Then you can share in our community. You can share in the comment section. You can share in the community. Let us know you are growing. I'm here to tell you that you are more than a mom. You are a woman designed to thrive by God. Okay? Thank you very much for your time. Do have a great day. My name is Choma Odikolo. Until I come your way next time. Bye.